Hello everyone, my name is Abigail. Welcome to my channel if you've not been here already, where I do tons of motherhood, pregnancy, beauty, lifestyle videos. Today I am doing my 25-week pregnancy update. Today I am 25 weeks and 6 days, so tomorrow I will be in 26 weeks, which is crazy and time is just truly flying. First, I'm gonna start out showing baby on the Pregnancy Plus app, which is what I personally use, and truly looking like a full grown baby. Even wiggles like a little human. He is the size of a papaya, a bunny, or a chocolate cake, which I think is kind of a funny comparison because a chocolate cake can be baked in truly any size, but his length is between 13 to 15 inches and his weight is 1.4 pounds to 2.2 pounds. So I have not had an ultrasound in a few weeks and I won't have one until I'm 30 weeks, so then we will find out if he is on track or if he is ahead of the game again because he has measured quite big in previous ultrasounds, as I've mentioned in my previous pregnancy updates. So I'm just gonna get into any updates from over the past 2 weeks. One of the biggest ones that just started this week was actually one that is very common and symptom that I think almost every pregnant woman has, and that is heartburn. It's not very fun. I've never really experienced having heartburn prior to pregnancy, which is so funny because I've always heard people complaining about it and I just didn't really know what it felt like or anything. But yeah, this last week, no matter what I do, I always have heartburn at the end of the day. And yeah, it's not very fun, like I said, but it's manageable. And really, it's just more annoying than anything, especially when I'm trying to sleep, because that's when it seems to come up most. But other than that, not too many crazy symptoms. A symptom that has increased that I've had truly since the beginning of pregnancy is frequent urination. I just constantly have to pee. I think yesterday, I swear I peed like every 30 minutes yesterday. I was just, yeah, but I've noticed that I've had to get up to pee less in the middle of the night, which is interesting. It's mostly during the day now that I am constantly having to pee, and it was the opposite before, so I'm not really sure what that means. My biggest pregnancy craving as of lately has been breakfast sandwiches. I posted something about this on Instagram because Cade, my husband, and I had went and bought everything for making breakfast sandwiches at home, and I just can't get enough. Like, I could eat one for every meal. So yeah, I guess that's like probably my biggest pregnancy craving. There isn't a single food that I dislike anymore. I've never been a picky eater whatsoever, but I've never really been a sweet tooth, and lately I have been craving sweet things, and that's kind of unusual for me. So I kind of just will eat anything that's in front of me. So hunger definitely increased. So I understand that a lot of women choose not to have themselves weighed during pregnancy because that can be difficult for some people, and I respect that completely. I myself have been choosing to get weighed, especially because in the beginning I lost a lot of weight, and I have constantly, my whole life, struggled with gaining weight. So for me, it's been better to check my weight at my appointments. I just had an appointment yesterday and I gained only 3 more pounds in the last month. Definitely thought it was going to be more than that. It's a great amount. It's not like a low amount or high amount or anything. Overall, so far in my pregnancy, I've gained about 13 pounds. I think it's a pretty average amount. No concerns there. But yeah, so for me, that's kind of like a really big milestone and a really wonderful thing because, like I said, I've always struggled to put on weight. So for me, I'm very proud of myself. Yeah. And I've noticed that if I don't eat when I'm hungry, I will get nauseous, I will get lightheaded. I just overall feel terrible if I start getting hungry. So I'm constantly having to have snacks on hand or eat small meals throughout the day to prevent that. Honestly, can't complain much about that. One thing I do want to get into in this video is where I stand with certain opinions with pregnancy and how I go about my pregnancy. Of course, everyone is different, so just because I do certain things and believe in certain things for myself doesn't mean that it's right for everyone. But here's some things that I do for myself and believe in for myself. One of them being yoga and Pilates, well, specifically prenatal yoga, prenatal Pilates, and really any prenatal workout. I have noticed such a difference in my body since doing prenatal yoga and or prenatal Pilates every single day in the last most of the second trimester. I've noticed such a difference in how my body feels, how I feel mentally, my symptoms, everything, when I'm consistent with these things. Even if I skip one day, I feel such a big difference in my back, in just my overall well-being. Even small things like heartburn or my how tired I feel throughout the day, and these are really important things to me. My back has had quite a few aches and pains this trimester. When I skip days with yoga or Pilates, I end up feeling them a lot more, especially when I'm trying to sleep at night. It can be really difficult for me to get comfortable at night if I am not taking care of my body like I know I should. And I truly do see a difference, and I think it makes the world of a difference as to how I feel about my pregnancy. If I am not doing these things, I'm not taking care of my body, giving myself exercise, even with swimming or walks, I don't feel my best. And I could see if I wasn't doing any of these things, I would probably be pretty miserable with pregnancy because of all the aches and pains and little things that it helps. And I always thought that when I got pregnant, like, I didn't really see myself like getting super crazy into working out or anything, and not that I am necessarily, but I have never appreciated exercise so much in my life. I've always loved yoga, I've always loved exercise, but I've never stuck to it to the point where I was doing it every day, especially. So the last thing I would have ever thought is that that was going to happen when I got pregnant. But being pregnant has truly made me appreciate those things. And I don't think that I will ever view it the same as I once did because of going through this and just realizing how much it means to take care of your body. I've learned so much with pregnancy about my body and how to take care of it, and that is a big one, is exercise. Heartburn. I also, in this last week, had my first prenatal massage, which was amazing. I've never even had any sort of professional massage before, and for that to be my first was really wonderful. It was a wonderful experience. It made me feel so relaxed and so good, and it taught me a lot about my body as well, and about the different areas of my body that need the most care. I highly recommend, if you are pregnant, to look into those things, and of course make sure that it is safe for you. So yeah, this also kind of leads into my birth, my ideal birth, I guess. I believe I've mentioned I will be giving birth at a birth center, and I will be doing completely unmedicated, as natural as possible birth. That could mean that I end up having a water birth. That could mean that I end up having my baby on my hands and knees or in the shower, or however I may be comfortable. That is what I will be doing. I have no expectations for myself other than to be unmedicated and as calm and at peace with myself as possible. However, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts on natural birth, and I am doing some classes as well, and I've learned that that does not mean a completely untamed birth. So I am really looking forward to birth, truly, and I'm actually very excited. With that being said, I am taking in every moment that I have left of pregnancy because I love it, and I can't believe how fast it has already gone by. So I'm cherishing every little moment that I have left with my baby boy in my belly. 2 things that I will be doing to help with my natural birth is, 1, I will be starting at 3rd trimester, which is only a couple weeks away. I will be drinking raspberry leaf tea every single day until I give birth, possibly even the day of. And once I get to 36 weeks, I will be eating 6 dates a day for birth. If you don't know what raspberry leaf tea or dates do for birth, I highly recommend looking into it. They are just natural ways to help your birth process go faster and smoother, less painful. Those are things that I will be doing. The goal for me is to have, like I said, a calm birth, but to just be at center with myself and hopefully be able to experience the pleasures of birth as well as the pains and emotions that come along with it. I am currently in the process of moving this month, and once I am moved into my new home, I will be doing some videos perhaps on what I do for my prenatal yoga, prenatal Pilates, something like that, just to kind of share my experience a bit. That's a majority of things. Again, like I said in my last video, if you would like to be a little bit more a part of my pregnancy journey, I post about it constantly on Instagram, which is linked below. So yeah, now I will just show my belly, and that is it for this video. So here's my belly. It's quite large at this point. For me anyways. Don't mind all the boxes over there. Like I said, we are moving. Ta-da! I'm literally wearing my husband's jeans. Thank you for watching this video, and if you would like to subscribe, that would be great.